New day, new Goodwill, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm at a Goodwill here, regular Goodwill. I'm skipping the outlet for today. I actually wasn't going to be going to any Goodwills at all this morning. I didn't get enough sleep last night, and because I woke up at like 8 when I normally get up at like 9 to 10. And so this morning, my alarm was set for 10. I was going to wake up. And then Abby's alarm went off at 9, and that woke me up, and she's like, hey, I was up last night, not feeling very well. Not sure if it was something that she ate or something. She thought that she had a fever. I didn't think that she did, but she really was not doing super hot last night. I do think that she'll probably be into the store later, but she asked if I could take Christina instead because she was planning to. And so I ended up leaving probably an hour and a half earlier than I expected to. So with that time, since I wasn't planning on going to the outlet anyway, I was like, let me just hit up some regular Goodwills before going into the store. So that's what I'm doing. This one behind me opens in 3 minutes, and I don't know exactly which ones I'm going to be hitting up because I've hit most of the ones around Vancouver over the past week. So I'm going to hit up this one, and then I might go into Portland and hit one. I don't have a ton of time. I have about an hour and a half before I got to be at the store. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we got something good in here. I didn't get a chance to work on my Amazon stuff yesterday, so my plan is to do that today. And so I'm looking for sealed items, stuff that I wouldn't sell on eBay, but instead on Amazon. So we're off to a good start so far. I got one thing from the glass case that is 13 bucks, and it's about 30 after fees and shipping on Amazon. Oh, a couple aftermarket PS1 memory cards. Gotta look this up, but I'm sure we'll find some more stuff. So I'm still looking, but I think we've accomplished the goal. These two are for Amazon. The Luigi, which is from the movie, which is pretty awesome. So Luigi and the Star Wars, I think are gonna be for the store. The Sonic figures here are probably gonna be for eBay. I would send them into Amazon, but the box is all ripped up, so technically I shouldn't try to sell this as new on Amazon, but on eBay it's fine. It's kind of expensive, but they're going for like 40, 50. And then Luigi will probably send the store at probably $29.99. And then these are about 20, 25. It's kind of hard to say. I think that they must be new enough because I can't even find them on Amazon, or at least they don't have a rank, which means they haven't sold yet. So, but for $3.99, I know it's a good deal. Even at 10 bucks, we would still over double our money, but I'm still looking, hopefully find some more. They have some other things that I can't really find. This is one of them. I'm gonna look on eBay again, but on Amazon, once again, there's no rank, which probably means it's pretty new and hasn't sold enough yet. So I just looked it up on eBay. I think I had only looked on Amazon before. It is 7 bucks here, but they sell for 13 with free shipping on eBay. Kind of sucks because there's 2 of them. I wish they were cheaper. So that was a pretty awesome stop. In addition to what I showed you guys, the ground is super loud out here. I also got a couple other things. I got a couple DVDs, a Minecraft board game for Amazon, and a stapler for Amazon as well. Nothing too exciting, but some good stuff overall. Spent 105 bucks, which is a lot for me for a regular Goodwill. Unfortunately, I did not have time to hit up another Goodwill, so I just came to the store. I'm a little bit early, but I was able to unload my car. The bags I just got today, plus this stuff and that stuff, and a bunch of movies for my parents. And my car was like completely full, so I had to empty this stuff out. And created a little bit of room. Still more stuff to get rid of in there, but I am guaranteed going to work on an Amazon shipment today. I need to. Amazon sales today and yesterday, well, today so far, and then yesterday were pretty low, and it's because I haven't sent out a shipment in about a week, so I need to get that done. But I have a lot of stuff to work on, and I don't know what time Abby's going to be here. Hopefully she's coming in, but everyone else should be here in about 20-25 minutes, and we'll get the day started It is Saturday, so it should be, you know, busiest day of the week. We should have a ton of trade-ins to look at. I do know that we have some trade-ins from yesterday that have just not been taken to the back yet. We have this entire thing. We have these stacks right here. So we'll take a look at those later, and hopefully some other awesome items.
And then
kind of bring your elbow. Yeah, there you go. You just did it. You just did it.
okay. It doesn't feel cool. When
It
I'm doing
doesn't
it.
feel cool.
Like when you do it, you're like,
It's because
and I'm
more
like,
fluid with it. You're thinking about it too much.
I am.
Because I'm better than you.
You're kind of like stopping yourself.
Yeah.
You kind of want to just do a fluid motion.
So. No. It really feels like you're going like, whoa.
Oh my God.
Is that worth money?
A little bit.
Like that. Just do that.
Just do that.
You just do that.
Just do the same.
No. Technique.
Technique.
She's not.
You being teached? Abby, you teaching?
Yeah.
Teaching soldering.
Soldering.
Yeah. Okay, so this VCR is making a horrible sound. Luckily, it's only 2 screws that hold the top on, so we gotta try to find out where it's coming from so we can try to fix it.
Okay.
Because it works fine, but that sound ain't no good.
I was like, I'm just going to take some things out.
If you guys didn't know what it looked like.
Now it's not making the sound.
What?
Look, the tape goes up here and then around there.
Yeah.
It didn't make the sound though.
Yeah. I guess it was the top.
Maybe it was the pressure.
You just gotta leave the top off, I guess.
Let's fast forward it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It sounds perfectly fine without the top on.
Yeah. That's weird.
We'll rewind it. It was making like a loud screeching sound.
Yeah. There's a loud squealing.
Well, now that you're filming it, it doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. Just filming it fixed it.
Watch it. Watch
Good
it. Watch
go.
it.
Oh, that was cool.
Okay, let me just set the top back on without screwing it on and see if it does it.
Peeps gotta hear that squeal.
Wow.
Maybe it just had some
All right.
dust on it. That had to be like taken off.
Copyright. Don't watch that.
All right.
It's just Cinderella. You don't need to see.
Yeah.
That was Pocahontas.
It was
It's a
the
Cinderella VHS, but that was a preview.
yeah, it was preview.
Well, I guess opening it took the sound away, so it's good. Yay!
Yay, we did it! Yay!
Ariel, what sold on the website?
Oh, our Japanese Xbox 360.
Yeah, we got this not too long ago, but we decided to pair these Japanese games with it. Looks like they bought a North American one as well. But these were the Xbox 360 imports that came in that were too cheap.
Yes. Each of them were like under $15, and otherwise we weren't gonna take them.
Yeah, but then the Xbox was Japanese, so we're like, let's just pair them together.
Yeah.
We have a GameCube bundle like that as well.
Yes.
Is that on the website?
No. And
Maybe it
it's
should be.
$200. I think it should be.
Because we have a Japanese GameCube we bundled a bunch of games with as well. Same kind of situation, but we do have other import 360 titles that were expensive. They were all like shooters.
Yeah, over $50.
Yeah.
And one of them is like a double pack that's like $200 or something. So yeah, she's got a lot of those good games.
Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. So we're doing the best we can to film some stuff, but we were incredibly busy today. We didn't even have time to film the trades today, so we're gonna do that tomorrow, but just wanted to apologize if the video seems a little sparse because it was just crazy busy today. But we got some cool stuff in, and for us it'll be tomorrow. For you, you'll see it here pretty soon.
I do have a normal copy.
I love these. I love them. Ryan pointed something out. This one's an error printing.
Yeah.
You see how it got shifted up? Look at it compared to all the other ones. It's rare.
You can see it better if I do that.
Gosh. Yeah, we're gonna probably sell this one on eBay. So I'm gonna buy a new one. This one's at least $100.
I was thinking 500.
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
That is true.
Well,
It's pretty rare. You probably gonna wanna buy it.
it's pretty well. I will buy it.
I will sell it to you for 200, and you can sell it for 5. Then we both win.
That's a good deal. That's smart thinking right there. Yeah.
All right, time to go home for the night.
Bye.
Bah.
See you guys in the morning.
You guys should watch our
Okay.
Bye.
Little dude. See the little dude? He's Vile. His name's Vile. And that's Pikachu. Yay.
Bye.
It's the next morning now. We're pulling orders, and something in here sold that we didn't even get to show you guys yet, and that's Conker's Bad Fur Day. So Tyler, I'm gonna get this cleaned up because it hasn't been done yet, but this already sold, so you're not gonna see it later in the trading clip. His poor nose.
Yeah.
There.
There you go.
Now he can breathe again.
And speak.
Aren't these cool?
I love them a lot. Sometimes I forget that they made like 3 of these games, the Gravity Rush racing games.
We had these in our, I think they were in our storage unit for a long time, and we, been bringing stuff in, and Colton entered a bunch of stuff last week while Abbey was gone, and these were part of it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I was adding photos to the website last night, and I did photos for these, but I think they just needed to be cleaned before they got put out. I don't know if they were tested yet.
I think Colton did test them.
I think he was saying something about there's like some corrosion in the battery compartment. So that'll need to at least be cleaned, if not tested, but you can ask him if he tested them. But yeah, they're pretty cool.
Where's Knuckles?
I'll show you. Here he is.
Knuckles! Where's his skateboard?
No, it's not one of those kind.
Oh, that's okay. He can run.
He's just a figure. He's got like a bunch of scuffing and everything, but that wouldn't come off when they were trying to clean it.
Yeah, and then you can see the paint's coming off of him.
Yeah.
But
He's still cool though.
he is.
Mini surprise it hasn't sold. Freaking Monster Hunter PS2 era figures. What the heck, guys?
All right, it's trade time. Let's get a nice overview look of what we're dealing with. Ever since Jason came in, hi Jason, to do his Xbox trades, we've just been getting so many more Xbox games in, which is ridiculous. But also pretty cool, especially if you're a big Xbox fan, or if you missed out on it and wanted to get back into it. We make a lot of jokes about how Xbox is like the worst console, but it's not true, really. There are quite a few good games, except for this one. Like, that is the worst off-brand Buzz I've ever seen. And then who is this? Wait, is this just all skating? Okay. Wildebeests don't know how to... He's not a wildebeest, he's a warthog, but still. Animals on skateboards. What will they come up with next? Simpsons and Family Guy. I recently found out something interesting about these games. The people who made these games were actually sued by the Crazy Taxi people because they copied pretty much directly the formula, and Crazy Taxi was like, "That's our formula." Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
No.
Okay.
Can I buy that?
Kitten, what? Road Rage? That. Yes.
All of that.
You did buy all of it. Okay. Anyway. Some good ones. A lot of the time when we get Xbox games in, they're all like under the $15 mark. And then we don't have any room on the shelf, and then we all complain. Here we got some PS2 games. Budokai Tenkaichi and regular Budokai. I do not know the difference. Wait, what? Another one? Is this one any different? This one's also $25. Why is it $25? Wait, was the monkey? No, the monkey's not on the Okay, she's down here. And well, now I want to play it. I need to find out if it's any good or not. Whatever. I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, here's some more video games. And these ones. Yeah. Pretty cool titles this time around, even some of the more common ones. And then we've got classic Johnny Quest. Wait, they made a Ted 2? Whatever. Anyway, thanks for trading with us, guys.
So Ariel,
Yeah?
we showed you this, right?
Yeah? Fear the D?
Yes, on the Madden game.
Yes.
So I sent that to my wife, and she sent this back.
Your wife is so funny, dude. Alright, it's my turn to talk about things in the store that I'm surprised haven't sold yet. Cooper and I were just talking about these Monster Hunter figures that haven't sold. They're super cute. He actually just priced them down. But they're like brand new in package. They're the original Monster Hunter, I think. And then on top of that, these Digivices have not sold, and they are so cute. And you know, it's like the original kind where you can put them together and battle them with your friends. I think it would help if you know, you bought one for yourself and for your friend. But yeah, just a lot of cool old figures too. You guys should check these out. I feel like there's a lot of clips of me today. You guys sick of me yet? So, I'm not really surprised that our Chimchar plushies haven't sold yet, but I am a little sad about it because, like, this guy is a little bit fuzzy and he's adorable. And then we've got this guy who's less fuzzy, but just, you know, your classic Pokemon plushie. He's also adorable. Like, come on. And then this guy, he hangs. He's got a little string. He's so happy to see you. When you guys come to visit, you really gotta make sure you look up so that you can see all of the cool, like, we've got some statues up there. We've got like collector's editions things. And I feel like a lot of people, they don't like, whoa, look up there. Although, you know, I guess it's kind of weird to expect people to have to do that. Look up here. We got like a Pip-Boy kit up here.
Yeah.
My camera work is flawless. Another thing that I am surprised hasn't sold are these beautiful 3DS Galaxy, like, they're the new 3DS XLs, and they've got the Galaxy print on them, and I love them. I think the 3DS has just been overlooked a lot, especially because the Switch is kind of like its, you know, sexier younger brother kind of a deal. But there were so many good games on the 3DS. Like, Ever Oasis is a lot of fun. Please play it. It's really good for kids, too, because it's got that thing where it's easy to, like, learn, but difficult to master sort of a thing. I'm always gonna hype Tales of the Abyss. There's Terraria. Yeah, get a 3DS for your kids, dude. Well, unless they're gonna break it. I mean, you know, kids. You know what I am surprised that sells is these, like, Hori, or, I mean, any brand, but the fight sticks. They're so, like, huge.
They're what?
They're huge. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing, Cass?
I'm great.
Good. Is it okay that I'm filming you?
Don't fix this. Do not fix this on the outside.
Our Titus, like, so good. How are you doing?
Great.
Good.
Ryan and Jess had a barbecue to go to with some old, like, friends they haven't seen since high school, so unfortunately they were only here for, like, the first hour to help pull orders and ship and everything, but they'll be back tomorrow.
second half of the trade-ins, we got Minecraft Carnival, Kami, which is an import. We got Super Mario All-Stars, used copy. And then Jumanji, Hyrule Warriors, Pocky and Rocky, Skyward Sword, Untitled Goose Game, Breath of the Wild, and WarioWare. And we got some GameCube games as well, right up here. Some of these came in disc only and we completed them in the cases. That Ultimate Spider-Man's one of them. It is really rough, but now it has a case. Got these as well. Some of these came in with like no cases, so a lot of these actually. Animal Crossing, the Pikmin, I think the Spyro as well. Wallace and Gromit I don't think was our case. I think maybe the Wario was. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Then we got some GBA games right down here. Couple of uncommon ones. We got our 2 Emerald copies in as well. And then Game Boy, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Crystal. We never see that one. That came from Colton, I believe. Got some loose DS games. And 3DS. And then you guys probably saw this, but a Super Nintendo Classic as well as a wireless controller that works for the NES and Super Nintendo Classic. I wonder if it works on a Wii. And we got a Wii U game, Paper Mario, Final Fantasy UMD, Modern Warfare. And then N64 games as well. A few color cartridges. Got some Genesis, Game Gear, and then we got the game in for this. I'm assuming that Ariel showed it already. 2 soundtracks for Cowboy Bebop, PS1 games, and some handheld consoles, 2 SPs. These are both 001s, and a Dream Team 3DS XL Special Edition. And then we have some DS games that came in. If I am remembering correctly, Pokemon White, Majora's Mask, Mario Kart, Yoshi's Island, Herbs, and Ocarina of Time were all ones that were cartridge only, and I found the cases for them. And that is the end of me showing trades.
Kyle, are you entering Japanese stuff?
Yes, and it's killing me.
We have all these figures. Do we even show these? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
There's also this stuff. I'm gonna walk around so we can show you guys. I don't remember if we showed them to you or not. I think we did. Actually, I know we did because I think Ryan was the one that filmed them. But all these little Final Fantasy figures, a couple other ones here, getting them entered.
I'm so tired.
Kyle's always tired, but hopefully he's gonna be in soon. I don't know if Ryan mentioned it in the clip, but because there's so many of these, we're not making individual listings for them all. So what we're doing is we're just making one listing to put them all under, and if you buy one on the website, it'll just have to be chosen at random. You can, I guess, try to request a particular character in the note on your order, but once we get down to not having a ton left, obviously pickings are going to be slim. But they are super, super cool. I think I like this one. This one, or where's the other one? Or this one. The ones with the little Coca-Cola lids. Kyle, they're so cool.
Yes.
We got all these guitars traded in today, which is good because for some reason Guitar Hero guitars are still super popular for any console, not just the Xbox ones that you can use on PC, but we still have a bunch. You can see them out there, but we need more. We got a few packages in the mail the other day, and we have not had time to enter the items into our inventory just yet. So I wanted to at least show you what we got because it's been sitting here on the ground for the past few days. But these came from 2 different people, I think 3 separate packages came from you guys, so thank you. So you should probably be seeing these in a trade-in clip, maybe in the next video, I'm not exactly sure. But we usually just show the stuff again in the trade-in clips because that's when it has price tags and stuff like that. But as you can see, some pretty good titles. Disaster Report, one we don't get super often. And then some more Xbox stuff. The Xbox stuff has been crazy. Obviously, Bloody Roar, pretty uncommon Xbox game, so that's cool. But yeah, we don't have enough room to fit all of the games out on the shelf. This is the stuff that you've already seen in trade-in clips, but this needs to be checked for resurfacing, and then we need to clean the cases and then put them out. So there's even, more Xbox here that you guys probably saw earlier in this video, but the shelf is already full. Not necessarily a bad thing because it's good to have back stock, and, in case Xbox trade-ins become dry over the next couple months, we'll have some stuff to cycle through. But the collection that we got in was a huge help, and yeah, if we do move to a bigger location, we're gonna need more stuff so that it doesn't look empty. So we better start stocking up now. So in the past, every time we have done the staff pick segments for the video, we walk around the store and we look for a game to do the staff pick on. That's kind of what staff picks are. Usually when you go to a store, they have games or movies or whatever it is displayed that have been handpicked by the staff as some of their favorites. That's kind of the whole idea behind staff picks, and the reason that we have done it is to highlight a game we have in stock that one of our staff members really enjoyed. And that's kind of how it started out, but we're kind of getting to the point where we've probably repeated games a couple times, or multiple people have done the same game, or just whatever it is, and the reason that happens is because we don't have every game in stock. And some games that we might want to talk about maybe are digital only, or they're PC games or something. So we have decided to open up our staff pick segments to not only be games we currently have in stock. So here's my first one for a game we don't currently have. My staff pick for today is going to be Castlevania Bloodlines for the Sega Genesis. I played through and beat this game on the Switch Online, because you can play Genesis games if you have the, the Switch Online that you pay for. And so that's the way that I played it, and without rewinding, the rewinding feature that they have on there, I'm not sure if I would have been able to get through the whole thing. It's not a super difficult game, but there are some parts that are kind of hard. So growing up, the only Castlevania game that I ever played was Castlevania 64. That is a game that we had. I played it with my dad a ton. I don't think we ever actually beat the game, but we got pretty far into it, and I still like that game. I've gone back and played it again. I've gotten up to, in my most recent playthrough of that one, I think I got up to the point where you're in the labyrinth and there's a guy with a chainsaw chasing you. Pretty scary stuff. But Bloodlines is the first, what I would call retro Castlevania that I've played. It's the first 2D one that I really played, and I really liked it. The music in the game is incredible. I love that. And what I like about Castlevania just as a whole is that it's horror themed, but it's not a horror game, if that makes any sense. I really love the idea of spooky stuff, Halloween stuff, but I'm not into survival horror games. I'm not super into movies that have jump scares and stuff like that. So there are some horror movies that I really enjoy, but when it's just a lot of jump scares and stuff like that, I'm not really into it. Castlevania has all of the horror aesthetics, but it doesn't have that horror element. So I really like it. It is a side-scrolling, I don't even know what you would call it. It's just like a side-scrolling adventure action game. You have different weapons and stuff like that. There's a bunch of different boss battles. Really cool scenery. I really like that. And I have played other games that are classified as Metroidvania games, which, as you guys probably know, if you couldn't guess from the word, it comes from a combination of Metroid and Castlevania style games, which is a lot of side-scrolling. I guess you could maybe say hack and slash, but there's a lot of backtracking and different paths you can take and stuff like that. And I really like that. I played a game called Chasm, which was super awesome in that style. So playing that first and then going back to Castlevania Bloodlines, for me, was really cool to kind of see where that started, because it is a genre of game that I do enjoy. And like I said, it was the first retro style or 2D Castlevania that I had ever played. and playing it with the Switch Online and being able to rewind when it gets like too tricky and I can actually make it through the entire game made it a lot of fun for me. I didn't have to spend 2 weeks trying to beat the game. I was able to do it, I think, in one sitting. But very, very fun game. It's super expensive on Genesis, so if you're not a collector, I would definitely go with the Switch Online route. Makes it a lot easier and more affordable to play. It's probably on like the Sega Genesis Mini kind of things. I know there's 2 of them now. I'm not sure exactly which games are on there, but you can let us know in the comments if Bloodlines is on one of them. I'm sure it is, because why wouldn't it be? But super awesome game. I loved it. If you haven't played it, check it out. All right, so what happened earlier today?
Ariel was sitting down over there, and I was standing behind the counter. And all of a sudden, the door, like, this guy just opens the door and starts, like, yelling. He's like, do you guys think it's wrong? Something, 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 Nazi hunter, something. And he's, like, holding up a picture. He's like, this guy, something, Nazi, something.
Yeah.
And then, like, Abby just, like, walks over and looks around. She's like, get out! And he just, like, closes the door and, like, walks off.
Yeah, it was a little bit scary. It was... I had no idea what was going on. And
It's just some homeless dude who's just screaming about Nazis and holding up a picture.
yeah, he also had a jug of iced tea.
Yeah.
And for a second, I thought it was just like a
Alcohol or
yeah,
something.
I thought it was alcohol.
And he's like, where do your loyalties lie?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
What the heck? Scary. Scary people.
It happens.
Right?
It's the drugs. Or just, you know, craziness fueled by drugs. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like Vancouver people. It's kind of...
What?
They're kind of gross.
I love Vancouver.
I said Vancouver people.
I love Vancouver people.
Do you?
Yeah.
Your last one? Do you love that guy?
As long as it's more than 50%.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you think it means?
I don't know what that 50% of Vancouver people?
Of course.
I just don't trust anybody that I would walk anywhere. Like, it's that kind of thing. Hello?
That was the guy.
Oh my god.
That was him.
Yeah.
Did you see the jug?
When I went to go close the door, because we're closed now, or go lock it, I just saw him, like, walk right in front of the door, and I was like, that was the Nazi guy.
And then I was like, do you want to tell the story for the vlog? And here we are. Time to go home.
If you're watching this and you're from Vancouver, I love you. He's lying.
Me too.
I'm not gonna ask.
Question of the day.
I don't know.
What's the scariest thing that's happened to you while you were on the job?
I used to get yelled at here.
Just any
job? Okay.
work.
So when I was working overtime at home, I used to get yelled at all the time by the old folks. And, you know, being like 17 or whatever when I first got the job. They'd be like, why is there no butter on my toast? And I'm just like, so I hate when people yell at me. People yelling makes me nervous and uncomfortable. And even to this day, when someone starts getting loud, or like I worked at a bank and people will get really mad and be like, no, I can't cash this check for you because it does not sign off to you. And the person that it's made out to is not here. They'd be like, well, I've done it before. And I'm like, like, I'm not at the point where I'm just like, you know, whatever, leave me alone. Like, I'm still like,
And as if they're like, I've done it before, you're gonna be like, oh, okay then.
yeah.
Let me just do it. I'll just do it for you.
Yeah, I'll lose my job for that.
Man, I worked as a massage therapist for 10 years, so nothing scary happened there, but the scariest thing just happened 10 minutes ago when Colton started talking about unspeakable things.
All I was referring to was the fact that
So, I mean, I guess this kind of counts. But when I was deployed, I was driving in this big truck with all of my coworkers to the job site, basically. And just like, it was maybe like 100 yards away or so, there was just an explosion and we got mortared. It didn't really bother me that much, but one of my coworkers was freaked out, and every day for like a week he would just bring his like helmet and body armor, like, nope, not blowing up today. But I was just like, oh, they missed, it's fine. And then I found out later through a friend of mine who worked in like the headquarters area. He's like, you know, we got mortared like 5 times, right? And I was like, yeah, they all missed, it's fine. He's like, you know, the Taliban was just like dressed up as U.S. soldiers and trying to get through the gate, right? I was like, yeah, but the gate guards did their job, so it was fine. And people are like, that didn't freak you out? I was like, no.
What the heck?
Okay,
Kyle's a lot stronger than us babies. I'm fully aware that we're very baby.
yeah. I am soft and squishy, and Kyle has been through much more life experience than me. So.
Kyle eats snails for breakfast
Yes.
without any milk.
Without any milk.
So for me, it's not, I didn't really have a good answer. So the only thing I could think of was back when it was just me and Abby that worked here, we had Pokemon cards on shelves that were like right in this area, right by the register. And this guy came in and he stole some packs. We saw him take them, and then he was like walking around the store, and then he left, and obviously he had not paid for them. He came back in like a minute later, and we confronted him, and he tried to say he didn't steal them, but then eventually he admitted to it, and then he paid for them. But just like when he came back in, like the moment that he re-entered the store before we confronted him, that was pretty nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too bad.